Humber's winter teams had another dominant OCAA performance, picking up 7 provincial medals this semester. The Hawks extended their record of 20-plus provincial medals to 14 straight seasons, all while capturing another 4 national titles this year. Of the 12 sports that offer Player of the Year awards, the Hawks received 8 selections in addition to another 13 CCAA All-Canadian recipients. Let's take a look back at Humber's winter teams. After opening the championship tournament with a loss and a tie, the women's squad locked in defensively, winning their next 3 matches. With time running out in the semifinal, Caitlin Russell found Kaylee Scallender at the top of the box for the game-winning tally. Humber would go on to win the program's 12th provincial title with a 3-2 victory over Centennial. Chantel Spallo was named the tournament MVP, while senior Haley Lewis earned all tournament honors. On the men's side, the Hawks were looking to complete the treble, a feat that's only been accomplished twice in OCAA history. After narrowly escaping Conestoga in the semifinal via penalty kicks, the Hawks matched up against George Brown in the finals. Tied after full time once again, the Hawks were able to pull out the victory in penalty kicks. Back-to-back converts from Matthias Lascano and transfer Daniel Prieto secured the treble for the Hawks. Peter Sherbastov was named a tournament all-star, while Luca Pinto, who had a dominant season for the Hawks, was named the tournament MVP. For the 6th straight season, Humber Curling finished with at least 2 podium finishes at the OCAA Provincial Tournament. With a perfect record in the round robin, the men's squad cruised in the semifinal, defeating Fanshawe 11-1. A strong final push from Mohawk in the finals saw the Hawks fall to the Mountaineers, winning the program's 4th straight silver medal. Jacob Horgan, Jacob Dobson, and 2-sport athlete Noah Garner were named to the all-tournament team. Looking to win their 5th straight gold medal, the revamped women's squad battled tough, defeating Mohawk in the semifinal after a 4-1 record in the round robin. A back-and-forth final with Fanshawe saw the Hawks lose a heartbreaker after the Falcons scored 4 in the 7th end, holding on to win 8-6. Haley Britton and 2-sport star Amy Johnson were also named to the all-tournament team. With CJ Nofuente taking over for the legendary AJ Sharma, a new era for Humber women's basketball was officially underway. With a 14-2 record, the Hawks finished tied atop the OCAA West Division, while their 70.4 points per game average was the top mark. Humber was locked in for a strong postseason run, winning its first 3 games by double digits, including a 14-point win over top-ranked Algonquin in the semifinal in their gym. Falling to Mohawk in the finals, the Hawks returned to the podium, winning the OCAA silver medal. A lockdown defender, Sarah Bapti was named the West Defensive Player of the Year, while senior Kia Watt concluded her career with her 2nd CCAA All-Canadian selection. Watt finishes with 1,207 career points, good for 2nd all-time in team history and 3rd all-time in OCAA history.
For Kia Watt, and it's 1,000 points and history here at the Hawks.
Yeah, one of the best to ever do it for Humber basketball.
The drive for 5 for the Hawks began with 14 consecutive wins to begin the season. After winning the division title, Humber put its 16 consecutive postseason win streak on the line, winning its first 3 playoff games in straight sets. On the road in front of a rowdy Cambrian crowd, Humber won its 5th straight provincial title, defeating the Shield 3-1. Humber's 11 provincial titles are tied for most in conference history, while becoming the first team to 5-peat since Sheridan won 6 straight from 1989 to 1994. Senior Josh Nicholson and Michael McAlpine were named to the All-Tournament team, while Taven Blackmore earned MVP honors. Blackmore was also named the Conference Player of the Year and CCAA All-Canadian after he led the West in scoring and service aces. After a down year for Humber Badminton last season, the Hawks came back in 2025 and reminded the country who they were. Humber left provincials with 4 medals, winning the overall men's title, men's singles, and mixed doubles, while grabbing a silver in women's doubles. The dominant performance of Sherry Wu and Drew Vraval all season long saw the duo named OCAA Players of the Year, marking the 3rd time in program history that Humber earned both in the same season. At Nationals, the duo captured the CCAA silver medal after falling in the finals against a tough home team from TKU in 3 sets. The duo of Shruti Joshi and Ayushi Vasava were the talk of the tournament, overcoming their underdog status and capturing the program's 8th national title in the women's doubles discipline. Timothy Locke was on a mission all season long and dominated on the national stage, finishing the tournament 7-0, allowing 10.1 points against the best in the country. Locke joins Ramnish Kumar as the only Hawks to win a national title in the men's singles discipline. Winning provincial titles has become the norm for the women's volleyball squad, who came into the season winners of 14 of the last 16 OCAA gold medals. Humber ran the table once again, recording the program's 15th perfect season since 1997, while the rest of the OCAA has 12 combined. The Hawks cruised to the program's 19th OCAA gold medal, defeating St. Clair 3-1 to win on home court for the first time since 2006. Hannah Manners continued her dominant season, earning tournament MVP honors. After rolling Augustana to open the national tournament, the Hawks were in tough in the CCAA semifinal. Humber won the first 2 sets, however, VIU forced a 5th and deciding set. Back-to-back kills from LaBelle and Manners sent the Hawks to the national title match for the first time in team history, and Humber would go on to capture the program's first CCAA silver medal. Reese Cholette, Manners, and Kennedy Williscroft were named Tournament All-Stars. For Williscroft, she capped off her historic season with a silver medal after she was named CCAA and OCAA Player of the Year, while becoming just the 2nd setter in team history to earn an All-Canadian selection. The defending provincial champions dominated the regular season, becoming the first West Division team to ever finish the season 18-0. Isaiah Brady Clark was named the 6th Man of the Year, while for the 3rd time in 4 seasons, Omar Miles was named the Coach of the Year. Malik Grant was named an All-Canadian and Player of the Year after leading the Hawks in points, rebounds, and assists. Humber's win streak ended at 21 after falling to Durham in the provincial final on home court. With a spot secured at Nationals as a wildcard team, the Hawks showed their resiliency by battling back from second-half deficits to advance to the national gold medal game. Looking for redemption against Durham, the Hawks trailed big in the 3rd quarter, but Adrian Alui put the team on his back though, trimming Durham's lead and dropping a career-high 31 points to go along with 12 rebounds. Back-to-back triples from Cameron David and Grant gave Humber the lead for good, as the Hawks would hold on to win the program's 8th CCAA national title.